Next is the add zone method. We remove everything inside of this method, return, and then simply this underscore db insert, and we go for the table, and it's going to be table 3, and the array pass as a parameter. So that's add zone. Remove zone, again we removing everything, return this underscore db, and it's going to be delete, and we go for this table 3 and ID of the record that we want to remove. Update zone is going to be pretty much as simple as the other ones. Return this db, and then we go for the update method, this table 3, and then array and the ID of the record we want to update. The next one is get post code. So get postcode methods, we have this if is an empty ID and is an empty zone ID. I'm going to convert it to the private method function is ID zone not empty, and I'm passing ID zone ID. You don't have to create these methods if you feel you're okay with these obviously conditions in one line. It's just my personal preference here. And return then obviously is an empty ID, is an empty zone ID, and then we simply use this method is ID zone not empty, and we pass in the ID and then zone ID. I just think it looks a little bit better here that we've got this method name. We know exactly what this statement does. And then what we're doing is this ID equals question mark, and the same for the zone question mark. And then we return this underscore db, fetch one, the SQL stays the same, and then array of 2 parameters. First one is the ID, and second one is zone ID. And after the if statement, we return no. And that's our get postcode method. If we scroll down, next one is get postcodes. And here we only check for zone ID, so we're not going to be creating another method, obviously. Then where clause, and we simply have zone equals question mark, then return this underscore db, fetch all, and we pass in the zone ID as a second parameter, and then return no after the if statement.